Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's Tech Talk. Today, we are going to present you a topic on monitor shortage of essential resources in hospitals using GIS. And I'm Janki Gattu, a certified GIS professional and a project management professional who has done the recently the Scrum Master certification and is certified GIS professional. I work with Geosys Enterprise Solutions Private Limited, and we are an ISO 9001 and 2015 certified organization and an ISRI partner company. And in today's Tech Talk, we are going to see how we are going to monitor the hospital inventory and the PP inventory. If you see here, in the last 2 years, there were a lot of hospitals which were overwhelmed by a surge in the COVID-19 patients, and they have been dealing with a lot of shortages in the intensive care unit beds. And many of we also have gone through the cycle in the recent past. And we have seen there were scarcity of the ICU unit beds and the normal beds availability in the hospitals due to this COVID patients. As such, the governments and hospitals, they have to have access for a timely hospitalization and PP utilization information to make data driven decisions so that it can help the hospitals to mitigate the equipment shortages and improve the quality of patient cares in the hospitals, which means there'll be the hospital management will be able to know what kind of shortages they have in terms of equipment, personal protective equipment such as ventilators, face masks, medical gowns, gloves, and all. And the management will be able to order ahead of time in order to prevent those shortages. So in today's Tech Talk, we are going to see how we are going to monitor the hospitalization and PPE inventory, and then we are going to see how this personal protective equipment shortages can be avoided by creating a form to capture the inventory information and to monitor this inventory information and to find out the shortages. The emergency staff or the hospital management would be using the dashboards to monitor the personal protective equipments in hospitals, and for this we are using GIS as a technology. So in order to monitor hospitalization and personal protective equipment inventory, first thing is we need to map what is the existing data that is being there in each and every hospital, which means you need to conduct a thorough survey in that particular hospital regarding the normal beds in the hospital, the intensive care unit beds which are available in the hospital, the ventilators, right, the oxygen cylinders, and gloves, masks. So all this kind of inventory has to be surveyed initially for each and every hospital, and it has to be created as a data in our applications. And then the organizations can see the current equipment which they have, and they will see the usage of that equipment in a week or 10 days, and basically based on the shortages they will order for the new equipment if necessary in order to meet the compliance of the organizations and the applicable laws. So what we are going to do is we are going to create that survey form where we'll be creating inventory for ventilators, face masks, medical gowns, and gloves. And we are going to see how we are going to create a survey form, and then based on the survey, how we are going to create a dashboard for the management in today's demonstration. Okay. So let's start with the demonstration. So for this, I'm going to use ArcGIS Online account. So here I'm going to create a survey form to capture the inventory. So let me go here, and so here we have templates, and we have the blank surveys. So if you want, you can go ahead with the templates that you have and you can configure it. But if you think like you have to create from the scratch, you can create from the scratch. But I'm just showing you the inventory of different industries which we have here, and we can use the any of these forms if we think like this is good. So as of now, I will go back and I'll create a new survey. Get started. So I'm going to give the title. Hospitalization and PPE, personal protective equipment inventory. Okay, so I have the form header here, and then now I would like to give a brief description. Select your facility and report the status of your hospitalization and personal protective equipment on a regular basis. So now I want to see like I want to give the hospital name, and then I want to update the inventory here. So first thing is, let me give the so here I would like to have basic details like name of the hospital. This is a required question. Okay, so here I'm just duplicating this. Address of the hospital. And I want the contact number of the hospital so that I can reach immediately. Okay, so these are the basic hospital details which I have. So in this, hospitalization details. Once I have the basic hospital details, then I'm going to have the hospitalization details here. So again, I'm going back. Again, I'm going to take a group. In this group, I'm going to give, I'm going to give this as hospitalization details. Okay, so I can give a brief description. Enter the total number of beds, ventilators, and COVID-19 hospitalizations. So here I'm going to give all the hospitalizations information here. So go to add. So I'm going to have the bed and ventilators. So I'm going to have this. This is all total hospital beds, which includes all inpatient and outpatient beds, including staff, ICU, ICU beds. Okay, so we're going to have this information. This is a required question, and okay, and here I'm just going to duplicate this. So I'm just duplicating it. So here I'm going to have hospital inpatient beds. Here I'm going to write outpatient beds. So here I will duplicate this. These are the total inpatient beds, but I would like to have hospital inpatient beds occupancy. What is the current occupancy? Similarly, for outpatient beds also, I would like to have that occupancy information. Okay, so I'm taking total hospital beds in a particular hospital and total inpatient beds that are available and the occupancy, outpatient beds and the occupancy. Now I will take the ICU beds. So here I'm going to have the occupancy details of the ICU beds in that particular hospital. And yeah, I can have total ventilators in the hospital. So similarly, I would like to have the occupancy of the ventilators. Okay. So I can put the other. So this is about the hospitalization details. In the similar way, I can create one other group. So this is basically related to that COVID-19 hospitalization. So in this COVID-19 hospitalization, I want people who are hospitalized. So I'm just duplicating this and I'll carry out this here. Patients who are hospitalized. Okay. So how many are hospitalized and ventilated? Okay. And patients on set. Which means that patients which are there in the hospital for more than 14 days. And the deaths in the hospital. Okay, so these are like COVID-19 hospitalization information which we have, and we are also going to have the personal protective equipment information. So you can take one other group and you can add the personal protective equipment here. So in this, we are going to have so I'm going to have gowns and Okay, and then here gloves, and then respiratory equipment like masks, N95 masks, surgical masks, face shields. So I have created one form with all the details, with all the basic hospitalization inventory information. First, I'm capturing the hospital details, name of the hospital, contact details of the hospital, and the address. Then I'm going for hospitalization information about the beds, inpatient beds and its occupancy, inpatient, outpatient, and ICU beds, along with the ventilators. And then I'm going with the COVID-19 hospitalization, who are hospitalized, who are hospitalized and ventilated, who are hospitalized on set, which are who are there for more than 14 days in the hospital, and the number of deaths. Okay, and then I'm coming with the PPE inventory. I'm taking the number of gowns, gloves, and N95 mask, surgical masks, and face shields that are there in the hospital. So now this is my form, and this is the design which I have. So now I will publish this quickly. Okay. So this form is generally used by the people in the hospitals, in the administrative department, who generally like admits the patients and who generally like gets a bill paid, and who generally ensures that the patients leave the hospital properly. So who make a record of that. So all this information is done by front office executives, right? So yeah, so this is what it is. So I'm just publishing this. So this is my form, and so I want to share this survey with everyone. So I can copy this URL and I can give it to every one of you. And I want the survey to be done by everybody else in the groups. So I can give all the groups all the privileges, okay, which I have here. And with everyone, I'm sharing this publicly. So you can only add the records and you can do multiple submissions. And I'm going to click on save. And I'm going to share this results with everyone. So I request everyone to fill the hospitalization details. I'm putting the link here in the chat window. So in the meantime, I will build a dashboard quickly for this hospitalization here. Okay. So I've given you this link. You can use this link and you can directly open it on your browser, and you can fill in the information for me now. Okay, so I'm coming back here. Now this is for the people who are in the hospital who has to fill the form. But I want people who are the decision makers or the management to take these details and to see to take some decisions. So I want to prepare a dashboard. So I'm going to have the dashboard here created. Okay, so I'm going to create a dashboard. I'm going to give the same name. Dashboard tax, hospitalization, so you can give the tags for searching of your information. So, and a summary, and in the content folder I would like to create a folder. So for this hospitalization and PP inventory, I would like to save it there. So I'm saving the information here and I'm clicking on OK. So I want to add a body. So I'm going to add a map. So this is the information which I have. So this is the form I created and this is the dashboard which I have at this point of time. So once we have the map, we can add the map over here, but then I can go back and I can add other elements. So I can add a pie chart. So based on the field data, like this was created just now by us. So I can take this information and I can add the layer and so can you fill in this information first so that I can have the details here and we can, based on that, we can create the map and the data. Whatever the link I have given you here, open this and fill in the details. So I'm going to fill in one record. Please fill in the record by you also. Total inpatient beds, inpatient occupancy, outpatient beds, outpatient occupancy, ICU beds, ICU occupancy, in ventilators, ventilators occupancy, hospitalized, how many patients have been hospitalized, hospitalized and ventilated, people who are there in the hospital for more than 14 days, deaths, and the gowns, hospital inventory, how many gowns you have, like gloves, surgical masks, face shields. So you can click on submit. So once you click on submit, you will have the data here. Okay, so you can have your information, and based on which you can add your elements here. Can you all fill in the data, please? We'll add location also. Okay, I have deleted this and now again I'm publishing it. So you can use this form and you can fill in the information. So once you have this survey information, you can fill in the details now. Now it is published successfully. Now you can fill out the form. This is the link. I'm reposting it here. Now please take the link and fill in the details. Total hospital beds, inpatient beds, occupancy, outpatient beds, occupancy, ICU beds, occupancy, ventilators, occupancy, and hospitalized and ventilated, on site, and deaths, gowns, gloves, masks, facial surgical masks, facial shields. So I've given you the details. Please fill in the details. So unless and until we have more details, we'll not be able to create this dashboard. So I request everyone to fill in the details quickly. So I'm going to create a header, hospitalization and PPE inventory dashboard. I'm going to give a subtitle. I'm going to click on done. And I'm going to add a body. So I have this information, and then I'm going to add other elements. So once we fill in the details, we'll be able to get all the information here. I'm going for a dark theme. So you can take the features and you can take it based on the hospital or based on the total number of beds. You can see the pie chart here. So once we have all the details, we'll be able to see everything here. Else we'll not be able to see the details. Did anybody fill in the details? Can you please answer yes or no here? Okay, thank you. So I'm here and I will go back here and let me delete this. I'm going to add an element map. This is all the data which we have created just now. Okay, let me save this information. Either I can save it here or I can save it here as well, which you're seeing. So I'm going here and I'm going to click on save as. So I'm saving it in my folder. Now I want to share it with everyone. Okay. Now when I click on add element, click on map. This is there. Now I'm going to take all this information. So this is where we got our information, which we have just created. All the information is here. Now I can add other elements. So as of now, we have only created 5 records. So the total number of hospitals are here. Total ICU beds. So I can see the ICU beds here, and I can add in the information. So these are the total beds which we have, and this is the ICU beds which we have. So this is the one which we have. So this we have here, and in the similar way, so I'm going by the field, and now I'm going to have the total ventilators occupancy. Total ventilators availability, basically. Occupied. And I'm going to give that here. if you want to change the base map, you can change the base map. And if you want to add any content regarding the application, what is it all about, you can add the application, the data and all. So as of now, I'm just skipping it over. So once you have all this information, you can just save this, and it is saved. So go back to your content and you'll be able to see your hospitalization inventory dashboard, which we have just created. So when you click here, it will open that particular dashboard, which we have created. And this could be seen by the people in the hospital. The management would be able to see, and they'll be able to judge like how many ICU beds are available in each hospital. We'll be able to see that information here. And by this, you can actually identify like what kind of shortages do we have in a particular hospital, and based on that, they can order for a new inventory. So I think I'm clear with this, what we have done. So here we are designing a form, and then we are collecting the data of the inventory of each and every hospital which are located in our area. And for the decision makers, we are creating a dashboard which will help them to take decisions based on the availability of the beds, ICU beds, ventilators, counts. So you can create all that and you can keep it here.